Moment. Have you ever had that moment in your life where you felt like everything was just going wrong and nothing was there for you? There was nothing that was the way it was supposed to be. Today, we are focusing on allowing ourselves to awaken or to shift our perspective. So, I invite you to join me for this meditation moment. I'm Reverend Samantha Jones, Senior Minister here at Unity of Wichita. Let's get into this meditation. Before we do, I always forget this part. Please follow the link in the QR code or the link in the description of the video if you would like to share an energy exchange as a donation. But at the very least, please like, share, and comment on this video to help others in the algorithm find one another, okay? So let's begin. I invite you to just think for a moment. You might choose to close your eyes. You might choose to, just sit and gaze in the distance, but think of a moment, a situation, a sensation where you have felt like things just weren't going your way. Things were not set up for your highest favor or good. So just think of that. Think of that moment. And as you think about it, I invite you to allow yourself to think about how it feels. What does it feel like? What are the thoughts that run through your head as you consider this situation? Perhaps you've been stuck in a job that you just don't like and you just can't seem to get a break. You can't catch a break. You can't find the job that you want. Or maybe you're stuck in a relationship that's not supportive to your heart, to who you are. Maybe the situation is just that you have really high expectations for yourself and you keep running short of what you think you should be able to do or what you should be accomplishing. Whatever it is, just experience what that feels like. I know when I feel like I fall short of my own expectations, I start to feel shame. I feel angry with myself. Sometimes I even hear the thoughts in my mind are so unkind. I wouldn't talk to anybody else that way, right? What is it that you experience? So now that we've done that, and you're feeling anxious, maybe, or at the very least, not super meditative, I invite you to now just take a moment to close your eyes. Take a couple of deep, intentional breaths. Find your own rhythm of breathing. And now I invite you to think about what opportunities are in this challenge. What opportunities are in this challenge? The first thing that I think of for myself is the first opportunity is to be kind, to be gentle, and to be loving in my thought and my actions towards myself and others, but especially towards myself. That's where it begins. That's where the shift begins. So often we move our attention into our heart space, or maybe you think of it as just being your center. I like to Put a hand on my chest and a hand on my abdomen, this power center. What are the opportunities that arise in that job that feels icky? One of the opportunities is to begin to examine what it is that we want to do. What is our heart yearning for? What are we called to be? Perhaps it's time to begin exploring new training. Perhaps it's time to see the ways in which we can move through the workplace, through our professional relationships, to discover new opportunities, to discover new thinking about the current position. Now, if you're in a personal relationship that is just not supportive of your good, what's the opportunity? Is it time to center into your courage, into your connection of all that is, and begin to set boundaries and limitations? Begin to see the worth in yourself and demand respect. Demand respect from yourself and for yourself from others. Perhaps it is time to reevaluate what is important to you in a relationship, what is truly supportive, what opens your heart and consciousness into a greater revelation of being that brings about incredible opportunities. Take another deep breath. And as you allow these opportunities, these ideas to come, I invite you to imagine them. Imagine them unfolding. Imagine how it would feel, what you're wearing, what you look like, who you're with. How do these opportunities make you feel? How do they make you think? What are you doing? How are they, each one of these, shifting your awareness into the inner power and the inner possibility, the unique expression of who you are? And as you allow yourself to imagine and envision, I invite you to notice how your body feels right now. Notice, does this visioning or this imagining, does it bring you peace and calm? Does it bring you confidence? I invite you to allow this moment to be your guidepost, to be your North Star, if you will. The journey of shifting perspective from the challenge and into the powerful presence of opportunity. Awakening to these tools, tasks, and truly the presence of being that is available to you as you in this moment. Returning to this idea, returning to this experience and expression again and again. What a wonderful gift to give yourself, the gift of time, the gift of imagining, and the gift of honoring where you are in thought, in body, and in experience. It is in this time of awakening to the possibilities of good in you, that allows you to begin to bring the things that are yours into being, into expression, claiming and knowing that wherever you are, the allness of life is there. So I invite you to take another couple deep breaths. And when you're ready, when you're complete with this process, I invite you to write down a couple of statements that ground you in this experience, so that as you go back into your life and this day, you are going back armed and situated with something to bring you back to this shift, to this awakening of a new possibility, of a new opportunity for yourself, for your life, and for who you're here to be. Showing up as your true self is the largest gift you can give to not only your own experience, but to all of those around you who love you, who celebrate you, and who know that there is goodness in you. And the folks who don't see it, the folks who don't support that, it is a time of awakening to your relationships, to your community, and knowing where home is. Where is the supportive space? Where is the presence of deep connection? Foster those and just see what these aha moments develop and bring to you in this incredible experience of life. So as you come back into awareness of your space, of this moment, I invite you to lift your shoulders, roll them a little bit, do whatever you need to do to center back into your body. And remember, if this is supportive to you, please help others find this in their own algorithm connection by liking, sharing, commenting. Let's create space together where we can truly awaken, not only as individuals, but as a community together. Hey, thanks so much. And thank you for meditating with me today. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.